us. I think they swept us. They beat the Thunder. They beat the Heat. They didn't just. They didn't do what the Knicks are doing right
So you
now.
mean like that jobless?
That's what they mean when Chuck say if they complete this sweep, this is gonna be one of the greatest runs ever. The reason I say top three, top five, 0-1 Lakers, 17 Warriors. That's a combined two losses. How many losses the Knicks got in these playoffs? Two. Two of the first three of this run. They have now won 13 in a row. The point differential is with the 17 Warriors and the 0-1 Lakers. The Mavs, no, that was about Dirk.
Yeah. Okay, now I get it. Now.
That was about Dirk. Dirk was amazing. Dirk was amazing in there. Now, when we talk about the 11 Mavs, what we always mention is that Dirk has arguably the greatest. Dirk has arguably the greatest run ever. Don't nobody ever mention the Mavs for having shit. Dirk has arguably the greatest run ever. This is the Knicks as a team. Brunson been the best player in the playoffs. Brunson been one of the most clutch players the last 3 years. Right now, after game 2, Cat is the finals MVP. Before OG got hurt, OG was right there with Brunson as far as who was the best player on that team in the playoffs. This has been a team effort. What the Knicks are doing, bro. This is amazing. This is amazing. Look at. Tell me what the bench scoring was for the game. I said this on the book. On the book. Hold on, wait. I'm about to share this to the book right now, just so everybody can go ahead and be on. Just so we ain't nobody. I don't want nobody late on shit. Okay. Game 1, the Knicks bench won 28-20 over the Spurs bench. I told y'all earlier, the Spurs have gotten this far because of depth. Harrison Barnes was 8 points on the season away from being the 8th Knicks player this season to average double-digit scoring. The Spurs got here off of depth. But what we've seen in these playoffs, the Knicks got depth. Okay? In game 1, the Knicks bench won by 8, plus 8, 28-20. The Knicks won the game by 10. Through 3 quarters, it was 19-10. The Knicks bench was up 19-10. How much was the Knicks up going into the fourth? By 9. What did it end up being? What was the bench scoring? Bro, go to the stats. The stats thing ain't gonna show bench scoring. Man, just go to the stats, man. I'll do it myself. Go to the stats. Bro, it should say bench scoring down here, bro. And if it don't, go right here. This is what I did earlier. This shit didn't say it for me earlier. Shamet, he had 13. Mitchell Robinson had 7. That's 20. Alvarado had 2. That's 22. McBride had 5. That's 27. Spurs. Harper had 15. Keldon Johnson, who has been ass. 6th man of the year has been ass. This nigga had 3 points. That's 18. Cornette had 1. That's 19. 27-19. They're plus 16. The Knicks bench is plus 16 in 2 games. Depth. They just won these 2 games by a combined 11 points. They bench is plus 16. I don't want to hear about all of this crying for the ref shit too. However, I will say this, because all the crying for the refs I've been hearing is they cheating for Wemby. I did hear that when OG took them free throws in the 4th quarter after that foul that got reversed, that was the first free throws of the second half of the Knicks. That shit's crazy. That shit was insane. I told you, didn't I tell you the Knicks fans was going to take over the Alamo Dome? I wanted to see them against the Thunder just to see, because the Thunder have the best fans in the NBA. I wanted to see how much Knicks fans will be able to take over OKC. But they've completely taken over San Antonio. And, bro, it's a wrap. I told y'all after game 1, these niggas not losing in New York. They not losing in the Garden. First and foremost, bet your life on game 3. You really think the Knicks about to lose game 3 in the Garden? When these people been waiting for a finals since 93? 73? They ain't been back to a final since 99. They ain't had a legit shot at winning the final since 94. It's 26. Bro, you got celebs who ain't never been to San Antonio in their life unless they was performing. And they probably skipped San Antonio in the tour. Said, we're going to go to Dallas, Houston, and Austin. These niggas is in San Antonio because of the Knicks, bro. Bro, the Garden is about to be pandemonium. This shit is about to be insane. Now, they talking to Mikal Bridges. I got to say this because I said it on the book. I got to say it on here. Say, man. I'm going to get to the questions. I'm going to get to y'all comments. I ain't really got time. I'm crunk right now. Bridges. Ain't no goddamn way. That was the play call. Chelsea, I don't know if you follow me on here, subscribe yet, but you going to have to soon, baby. Because we talking about it on the book. Ain't no way that was the call. That ISO, that Bridges had the ISO at the top, and Big Body is in the corner. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on, you know what? Fuck what I'm talking about. The Knicks winning. Duh. I fucking called the Knicks in 6. And I said if the Spurs don't win tonight, the Knicks are going to sweep. What's going game 7? Who are you? What's your name? Because you're on that good cocaine. I need your plug. You on 100% pure cocaine if you think this still going 7. You got your rabbit ass mind. This is not going 7, bro. This is about to be a sweep. And that's the last thing I want. First off, 7 games means I got 7 opportunities to win some money. I want it to go 7. I don't care who wins. I'm a Laker fan. I don't give a fuck about the Spurs. I don't give a fuck about New York. I am a Los Angeles Laker fan. But I'm a basketball fan above everything. This ain't going 7, cuz. This is not going 7. The Spurs had a chance if they won tonight to push it to 7. But seeing that I don't believe they're going to win in the Garden, the most they could have got it to was winning game 5 and pushing it to 6. But now, this is go get my broom. This is gone. This is done. This is done, bro. What gives me hope that the Spurs can still, maybe possibly, push this to 5 or 6. I said Knicks in 6 before game 1. I said I want 7. I don't care who wins. I just feel like Knicks in 6. Right now, look, man, the Knicks ain't losing game 3. And if they go up 3-0, you really think they trying to come back to San Antonio? They're not trying to come back to San Antonio, bro. Unless they have to. And the only way they have to is if they lose one at the Garden. And if they're up 3-0 going into game 4, I don't see that happening. The Spurs' only shot was to win tonight because I really do not believe that they're going to win game 2. I didn't believe they could win game 7 in Oklahoma City, but the difference was, hold on, I need to hear if Mitch is going to talk about that. Remember where I was at so I can bring it up.
Wasn't injured at all.
I don't give a fuck about no injury. I need to hear about that last play. Did Mitch Johnson tell them in the huddle to call timeout? Because as a coach, you...
Coach, the team had a crazy comeback, but before it seemed like physically it was hard for the team. Did you see the players tired? Like, did you...
Man, fuck him. Okay. As a coach, you have to prepare your team for that situation. We're going to get this stop. Once we get this stop, we get the rebound because that completes the stop. Call timeout. So we can draw up our play. We advance it to half court. Call timeout. If he didn't tell them that, that's on him. It's on Wemby, but just simply because Wemby really gets the least blame in my book. He just made the pass. Yes, he should have seen the castle wasn't looking, but Wemby been playing just like we played since we was little. Basketball 1-on-1. If the ball is back there, You do not run like this. You run like this. Like this. Or you backpedal. Your head must be facing the ball. Your eyes must be on the ball. You cannot have your back and, most importantly, the back of your head to the ball. You can't do it. Somebody got to say that tonight. Shaq, Chuck, Kenny.
Where do you think his composure?
Somebody got to say that tomorrow. Sean,
Come from to be able
Perk,
to guard Wemby in the way that he does.
Wendy, SA. Somebody got to say that. You can't do that. So it's on Mitch. If he didn't specify, we're calling timeout, or we're gonna go with it. It's on Castle for not looking back at the ball, and then it's on Wemby for passing it. But it's on Wemby last. It's not even 33, 33, 34. It's like 50% on Mitch, 35% on Castle, and then the other 15 is on Wemby. That's how I blame that late turnover. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't have no what's it called? Horse in the race. The MVP of this series right now is Cat. Ain't nobody been harder on Cat than me. Nobody. Finals history. Teams to go down 0-2 at home. The 93 Suns, that was Chuck. They pushed it to 6 before Jordan said. The 95 Magic, that was Shaq. They got swept by Kenny. Hakeem. But since Kenny up there and we already mentioned Shaq and Chuck, you know what I'm talking about? Now we got the 26 Spurs down 0-2 at home.
So here, I can't wait to hear what you've got. The guy who really doesn't live for stats, and now you've got some stats. You know what you call this segment, Chuckalytics. Go ahead. If somebody had told us after game 2, Bronson would be 12 for 31.
12 for 31.
First game.
Brunson.
7 for 25.
7 for 25 second game.
Got the same number of assists and turnovers. We would have said, oh.
You would have said Spurs 2-0. You would have said Spurs 2-0. Brunson is playing terrible. And the Knicks are up 2-0. And somebody out there really got the gall to think the Spurs gonna push this to 7. Please give me your connect, cuz. Please. Say, bro, I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what the fuck you're on. If you got nuts, please tell me who you are. Especially if you really know me. If you don't know me, you just talking cool. I don't care. Good. It's whatever. But please subscribe so we can have more of this dialogue. And so I can find out who your plug is. Because you're on pure dope. Already, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. So please keep coming back. Because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way you really believe that. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way you believe the Spurs about to push it. Tell me how. Can I add you on this motherfucker? Tell me how the Spurs, just give me a game plan of what the hell the Spurs gonna do to push this to 7 when Brunson is shooting like 35% right now. Karl Anthony Towns is the MVP. Bro, you don't know me, so you wouldn't know. Ain't nobody in the world probably been harder on Karl Anthony Towns over the last decade than me. I done called this nigga a bitch, this nigga a pussy, this nigga a faggot, this nigga a girl, this nigga a crybaby, this nigga soft, this nigga tissue. Bro, I have been on Cat's ass for the past decade. Ever since game 4 in round 1 against the Atlanta Hawks, Karl Anthony Towns has played the greatest basketball of his life, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck what he did in Jersey. I don't give a fuck what he did in Kentucky. He ain't do shit in Minnesota for me. What you smacking your lips at? Cat wasn't fucking nice shit. Cat was a bitch. Cat was averaging 8 rebounds. Man, shut up. I'm not about to get on Cat right now because right now, Cat, I love Cat right now. This version, this ain't Cat. This is Cat Scan. This is Bodega Cat Scan. This is my favorite. This is my favorite cat in the world right now. Who just Sean? I need my SB. I'm calling SB when I get up off of here because SB he called it early. SB said it first. He said, "Bro, if Cat keep playing like this, bro, can't nobody do nothing with him." And I said, "Yeah, if this was during the Hawk series when he hit me up with that, I had zero confidence in this nigga continuing this the way he's playing." And then even through the the Philly and the Cleveland series, I still was like, Cat, I'm giving you your props. You're playing great. I love it. This is my favorite version of you. Bodega Cat Scan. That's my favorite cat. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. But what I said was, you're still only taking 9 shots. Tell me how many shots Cat took tonight. He took 15 in game 1. How many did I say for the past 2 weeks he has to take? I said, you got to take 15 shots a night, Cat. How many shots? He took 12 tonight? He took 12 tonight. That was my range, 12 to 15. I said, you're not going to, the Knicks are not going to win with you taking 9 shots. I said, it has to be 12 to 15. 12 on a low night. 15 on average. That means 18 on a high night. So he took 15 in game 1. He took 12 tonight. Say, man, bet the over. Whatever Cat's shot attempts are in game 3, bet the over. He taking 18 shots in game 3. He taking 18 shots in game 3. Cat taking 18 shots in game 3. He took 15 the other night. He took 12 tonight. He taking 18 other. Matter, don't do that. Because he ain't gotta take 18. He ain't gonna take 18. But the way Cat is playing, I love it. It's fucking beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shalom. I'll let you. Let me see. Let me catch up on some shit, man. I told you the next shit. I said the next. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. They got 2, and they going to the Garden. You don't believe me? Hell no. I should have tried to bet you. I wish you would have tried to bet me, because I'm still trying to understand what the fuck is. Can you bet me now? As a matter of fact, bet me now. Bet me now. Bet me now. Matter of fact, just send my money to my Cash App. $ capital J, capital L, AGWAY 87. Send me my bread. Bet me now that the Spurs gonna take this to 7. Bet me now. I said it before the series. It should go 7. I hope it goes 7. It could go 7. But I had a feeling that it was gonna be Knicks in 6. That was my official pick. After game 1, I said the only way the Spurs can win this series now is in 7. But then I thought about it some more, and I said, you know what? The Spurs are not going to win a game at the Garden. They're not going to win a game at the Garden. So they got to win game 2 just to get it to 6. Bet me now that the Spurs going to take this to 7. I like both of Wemby's last shots. Shout out my boy Got Dogs. That's my boy right there, man. I like both of Wemby's last shots. He had one on that right corner, probably about an 18-footer. And then he had that last one that was probably about a 17-footer from the left elbow. I like both of them. The only thing I didn't like about that last shot, Fox held it so long, I thought Fox was going to take the shot. When Fox gave it to Wemby, he really had no time to think. But I'm okay with that. Because when you think, you fuck up. You can't think on the court. I tell my sons, you can't think on the field. You got to just go. You got to respond. You got to react. Or you got to be the one taking the action to him. So Fox possibly did that on purpose. Held it, got the screen, go. They think I'm going to keep it. They think I'm going to take the shot. Right there, I get it to Wemby. Wemby ain't got time to do nothing but catch, shoot, maybe take 1-2 dribbles. I love both of them shots. Because guess what? A lot of y'all's favorite player wouldn't have took them shots when he was 22 years old. I watched him. I'm 39. I watched a lot of y'all's favorite players at 22 run from that moment. I ain't saying no names. I'm not gonna say no names. Y'all can guess who we talking about. I love them shots by Wemby. Wemby played great in the second half. I don't know what his points was at halftime. I don't know all I know at halftime he only took 4 shots. He ended up taking 21 shots for the game. He went for it. He went for it. I love how Wemby played in the second half. He ended up with 28 points. I think it said 9 rebounds and 4 blocks. Wemby did what he was supposed to do in the second half. But everything I said at halftime holds true because his first half cost them the game.
I'm coming at his head on Monday. I don't even know the name, but it sounds like he's, like Chuck said, like he's flustered. And you can't be flustered at this. I know you're down on the team, but listen, as that guy on that team, you just gotta step up. You think he took ownership? I think there he took some ownership. But don't say, but don't say things got blurry. Well, I think the term when he, I don't know, I took it.
Bro, if y'all really feel this is still going 6 or 7, please just send my money to my Cash App. $ capital J, capital L, AGWAY 87. Be honorable. Be real. God will bless you for it. Just send me my money.
I'm gonna give him a pass a little bit. He was getting his ass kicked. He was flustered. Turned it around.
He turned it around. Wemby turned it around. I love what Wemby did in the second half. Absolutely love it.
They're lying. But he's 22. First time in the finals. He's going to own our league or be in conversation for the next 10, 15 years. But Cat has outplayed him.
My boy Blaine here.
And I guarantee you're earning.
Yeah, they not winning 4 out of 5, bro. They not winning 4 out of 5. The Knicks, the Spurs are not winning the series. It's over. It's over. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. All that Spurs in 5, well, it's obviously dead. I said it was dead after game 1, but then I said it's on life support because the Spurs had a shot. And I picked the Spurs to win tonight. Sorry if you took my Spurs 6.5. Sorry. I hope you took the rest of my picks because I had some damn good ones tonight, including the Knicks in the second half. Oh shit, no, the Knicks lost the second half. Well, fuck them. My player props hit.
You know, boxing is my sport, other than football. Football is my favorite sport. Boxing is my second favorite sport. He got a standing 8 count. He got off the canvas and competed.
He did. Wemby competed in that second half, man. He took 4 shots in the first half. I think he might have made 2. That means he was like 8 or 17 in the second half. I don't know how many points he had. I know he had 5 rebounds. Even if he had like 8 points at halftime, that means he had 20 in the second half. Wemby, he went for it in the second half. I feel like Mitch did what I said Mitch should do. He got on his ass at halftime. He went for it. 104. Big body missed it. Okay, I want to hear what they're going to say. This is what I've been waiting on.
A lot of times they say, okay, we got our possession, we want to make sure we get the shot, we might let's call timeout. Or secondly, the mistake is the foul. Once you make an error, the second one. Right now, he should go. He should have gone. You got to be out. You should not. Now the game, this is a game winner. And one thing about basketball, you want to give yourself as many chances to win. And at this time,
Fox held the ball too long.
One chance to win. And as good as he is,
I'm not mad at it, but he did hold the ball too long.
I guarantee you, the dealer has
I still want to hear
I'm not hitting.
y'all say something about that
But you
turnover.
have to be told that. I guarantee you the coach drew up that play and they ran the play to perfection because they wanted Victor to take the last shot. But what he should
I
have
agree.
did. But
what about the turnover?
Yes.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox probably should. That's why I said De'Aaron Fox gonna take the shot. I really would have drew the play up for De'Aaron Fox, to be honest with you. And the only way you pass it is if they absolutely collapse on you and Wemby can get an open shot. I would have drew up the play for De'Aaron Fox. And I've been on De'Aaron Fox's ass. But he answered the call tonight. Nah, man, y'all giving this shit a pass, bro. Y'all giving that turnover a pass because I'm going to hear so many people blame Wemby for that turnover just because he's the one who made the pass. Yes, technically, it was Wemby's turnover. He has to have some blame. I'm giving him the least blame of the pie because Castle, you have been told Wemby's 22, Harper's 20, Stephon Castle is 21. Stephon, you have been told for at least 15 years. For at least 15 years, you have been told never run with the back of your head to the basketball. Stephon Castle has to take ownership over that. Mitch Johnson, you're my age. You're 39. So, and I see how you coach. I know that you was coached by niggas that I was coached by. So I know for a fact, nigga, you learned under Pop. I know for a fact, either you fumbled the ball in that huddle and you did not tell your young team. I don't even know who was on the court at the end of the game right there. But I'm going to guess that 3 of them was 25 or under. And you didn't tell them, we're going to get this stop. And once we get the rebound, call timeout so we can come over here and figure out what we're going to do. Or you didn't tell them, get the stop and go. Get the rebound and go with it. I trust you. If you told them we're going to call timeout, it's not throwing nobody under the bus. Shit, nigga. You the coach, nigga. Trust me. Trust me, Mitch. You will get fired before Wemby gets cut or traded. I promise you. So if you said in that huddle that we need to call a timeout and Wemby got that rebound and didn't make sure that that timeout was called, my nigga, you need to say something publicly. You need to say something publicly. The world needs to know that that was not on you, because right now I'm giving you 50% of the pie. Because you're the coach. You're the adult. Now, if you said we're going to get it and we're going to go, now I'm bringing your blame down, and now Castle gets the most of the blame because there ain't nothing. Castle is the one person who has no excuse. Mitch, you have no excuse if you didn't specify what to do. If you did specify what to do, Wemby didn't listen to you, or Castle just fucked up. Wemby, yes, you don't make the pass to somebody who's not looking. But shit, you know how fast that shit going right there? He's not noticing that Steph ain't looking. He just sees Steph, his guard. Not only that, he's thinking that even if he ain't looking right now, he's definitely gonna turn around by the time the ball get there. Like I said, if Mitch didn't specify what they doing right there, most of the blame is on him. If he did specify and Wemby either didn't do right or Castle just didn't look back, Mitch gets the least of the blame. But either way, Castle getting a bigger amount of the blame. The only way Wemby gets more blame than Castle is if Wemby was supposed to get that rebound and call timeout. And we deserve to know. We deserve to know. It's not throwing nobody on the bus, nigga. It's telling the fucking truth. That's just like this AJ Brown and Eagles shit. AJ was right. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. The only way I'm going to say AJ was wrong, I don't even know if I really can. I was about to say if we just go out here and just be the dominant offense we were supposed to be. But even still, it's under a new OC. It's with a new offense. So technically, AJ still was right. It's not throwing nobody under the bus if it's telling the fucking truth. I don't give a fuck. So if I'm Mitch Johnson, I'm telling the fucking truth. Yeah, that's on me. I fucked up. I didn't specify. I trusted my guys. Hey, I said we should have called timeout. Maybe he, in the heat of the moment, he just kind of forgot. Maybe he saw something. We'll take a look at the film. We'll discuss it. Haven't had a chance to talk to him about it. It's not throwing him under the bus. It's just telling the truth. Because again, whether it's now, next year, in 3 years, or in 5 years, Mitch Johnson will be fired before Wembanyama will be cut or traded. Probably before Stephon Castle will be cut or traded. Hey, let me see the stats real quick. New York was down by 9 at the end of that first. After San Antonio scored 34 in the first quarter, they held them to 18 in the second. 31-18.
Don't look at him, Jersey. It's 8 for 13 shooting with Wemby as his primary defender in this series.
Spurs opened that game early on an 11-3 run. In the third quarter, New York went on a 22-7 run. Spurs came back in that fourth on a 21-5 run. They took the lead like. Spurs shot 47.5% from the field. Knicks only shot 41.5%. Spurs shot 38% from three. New York 39.5%. Spurs got 27 free throws. Knicks got 21. Yes, the Spurs are shooting more free throws through 2 games, but I legit think it was a +6 tonight. I think it was like a +6 or 7 in game 1. That's not no huge difference. Spurs had more turnovers. The rebounds were even. Spurs had more assists tonight than they did in game 1, but the Knicks still had way more. Points off of turnovers are even. Spurs dominated the paint. Knicks had a +8 on fast break, +5 on second chance. Knicks only had 3 more fouls than the Spurs. I don't want to hear all that crybaby shit that they cheating for Wemby. I really don't want to hear that shit. Cat had 21 and 13. Cat is the MVP right now. It's not even a question. Especially after Brunson only had 20 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds tonight. I mean, shout out to him getting 5 rebounds and 6 assists. That's his normal shit. But 20 points on 7 of 25, that's the issue for him tonight. He had 5 steals, so he wasn't bad. He just ain't shot good yet. OG 17, he's so fucking consistent. He's so fucking consistent. Mikal fucking Bridges, bro. That's like the hidden shit of all of this. I mean, if I'm being honest, the type of nigga I am, especially the closer I get to 40, since I was like 37, I feel Stephen A. If I was Stephen A, I'd say the same thing. I did this. Because I was getting on Mikal Bridges' ass so much that Josh Hart, somebody I love, respect, and want to be a Knick for the rest of his life, called me out. And I'm okay with it. Because that's your brother. That's not just your teammate. That's your college teammate. That's your brother. So I respect Josh Hart for calling me out for what I said about his brother. I know how Jalen Brunson feels about me calling his brother out and saying it's his fault. But guess what? Since I did it, y'all ain't lost a fucking game. You're 13-0, and Mikal Bridges has been a fucking monster. Mikal Bridges has been a top 3 or 4 Knick since game 5, I think, against the Hawks. Brunson, Towns, and either Bridges 3rd or 4th behind OG. Definitely top 5, because I'ma always love what Josh Hart brings. He only had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal tonight. He was a -3. He didn't score. So it wasn't great tonight. But it's okay. When you get 20 from Bridges, 4 threes, when Big Body give you 5 steals, when Cat give you 21 and 13 on 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 5 deep, when OG continues to be OG, shoots 50% from the field, 40% from deep, 17 points. When Shamet comes off the bench, Mitch, this is something else you got to take heed to. Now, tonight was a little different because Fox was good. Fox had 20 points tonight, and he shot 8 of 12. You know what? Never mind. Harper still got to play. So even with Fox doing good, he still played Harper. Harper played 32 minutes. Keldon only played 16 minutes. Great job, because he ain't doing shit. Bryant, that's who minutes he really couldn't. He only played 3 minutes. Because Champagne, he still played 36. Vassell still played 38. But he kept Harper out there. He just went small and played Harper. And that's what he has to do. That's what he has to do. So Mitch did, he did right. But I was about to say he gotta have to take a page out of Mike Brown. Yo, speaking of, y'all think I've been hard on Cat for the past decade? You want to know what coach I've been the hardest on for the past 2 decades? Mike fucking Potato Head Brown. I felt like that nigga didn't do shit when he coached LeBron in Cleveland. When he came to us, the Lakers, to succeed Phil fucking Jackson, are you out your rabbit ass mind? I was so fucking pissed off at Mitch for that bullshit. And then you go from Mike Brown to fucking Mike D'Antoni, because Bickerstaff don't count. Bickerstaff is who Mike Brown first coached under in Washington. And Mike brought him in to be his assistant in LA. So when we fired Mike early into his second season, like 4-5 games into the second season, Bickerstaff took over as the intern. But midway through the season, they brought in D'Antoni. Nigga, I hate D'Antoni more than I hated Mike Brown. Because at least with Mike Brown, I knew that he was at least a defensive guru. He was a great DC. D'Antoni is Antony, because he don't even want you to play defense. So I never understood that. And I was really upset with Kobe about that, because Kobe loved Antony because of Italy and shit. Kobe was like a fan of Antony when he played in Italy. And then his system and shit. But it's like, Kobe, this nigga's trash when it comes to defense, bro. So that's what I hated. But Mike Brown, man, he went to San Antonio. He learned under Pop. He went to Indiana, learned under Rick Carlisle. That's when he got the Cavs job. I felt like he was ass. Went back to the Cavs after us. He was still ass. Went under Kerr with the Warriors. He finally learned some shit. He finally started taking what he had learned from the greats of Carlisle and Pop and the very goodness of Bickerstaff, and he finally applied it correctly in Sacramento, and he earned my respect. But right now here this season, but even more so these playoffs, Mike Brown coaching his fucking ass off. Shaman played 30 minutes tonight, 13 points, hit 3 threes. I took him to hit 2 threes. Boom, he did it. Mitch Robinson, I almost took his rebounds. He had his rebounds last game. Tonight he only had 3, but he had 7 points. I thought my boy Alvarado could get 3 points. He got fouled on the 3, but he missed the second free throw. He only had 2. I took McBride to get 3 on the rebounds and assists combined. He got 4. Man, Vassell 14, 9, and 5. He hit 3 threes. Just told you what Fox did. Harper had 15, 6 boards, 3 dimes, still 6 of 12. Yo, Dylan Harper putting that pressure on them boys, man. He putting that pressure on them. I don't even remember. Did I talk about Dylan Harper in the video before the game? I know I talked about it on Facebook. I think I talked about it earlier. Yeah, Dylan Harper putting that pressure on him. Castle only had 14, 4, and 4. Castle, he got pulled 28 minutes. And really it was foul trouble. I remember he picked up 5 fouls in the third, I think. It don't show his fouls on here, but I remember he had 5 fouls. So really that could have been why Harper had 32 minutes and Castle had 28. So yeah, that's something to look for in the Garden. Game 3, does Harper still get those minutes if everybody ahead of him stays out of foul trouble? Because I really think that played a part. Okay, say he got 4 fouls. Maybe it was 4 fouls early in the third, or maybe they reversed one of the fouls, because I could have sworn they said he had 5. Champagne only had 8. He did hit 2 threes. I think his over was 3 though. Keldon Johnson been ass ever since they gave him that 6-man award. That nigga ain't been shit. He barely earned the 6-man award, but he ain't done shit since he got it. It was a shit play because Fox held it too long. Wemby, I feel it was the right play, a pick and roll at the top with those two. You're hoping Wemby's guy switches. Wemby ends up with the midget on him. You pass it to him. It's an easy shot for him. When they don't switch and Fox holds it, now you got to clear out and Fox got to just go. Because Fox did have a hot hand. He got it to Wemby late, though. He got it to Wemby with under 3 seconds left. You want to get it to Wemby with more than 5 seconds left so he has time to decide what to do. Not necessarily think. I know earlier I said it's good that he was able to just catch it, not think, either shoot and go. But just make a decision. Make the right decision. Or, same thing, catch and shoot, but now you got time to get a rebound and get a putback because you're only down 1. Now, could they have drawn up a better play? Yes. And it starts with getting to the rim. But, again, that screen and roll, if it's switched, Wemby got a little guy on him. It's either catch, and now I'm shooting it like this instead of like this because I got somebody that's this tall on me instead of somebody that's this tall, right? Or Wemby just rolls, and now I'm catching it like this on the post. And now I can really just go straight up like that and be right by the goal. I don't think the play was bad drawn up. I think it was bad executed, and it was bad executed on Fox. That's what I think. That's how I feel. I still need somebody to say what I said. I need to go to Facebook. I tagged some hoopers on Facebook. I need somebody to confirm what I said about that turnover. That was on Wemby the least. That was on Castle the most. If Mitch, I don't know. That shit, man. You don't run with the back of your head to the ball. It's just that simple. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I appreciate you.